Hey, it's your girl Be Real, and I thank you so much for joining me for another moment in the meantime. Y'all, it's a whole August out here in these streets. Like, when did that happen? When did it happen? Well, I guess it happened today, right? But, oh my God, it's August. And I literally just kind of remember, first of all, I remember my birthday was like, 3 months ago now? Wait, August, June, July. Nope, it was definitely 2 months ago. But it's just like this year has been on it's just been fast. What I wanted to say, I didn't know if it was actually okay to say that, so I just scaled it back a bit. But this shit has been moving, like, oh my God. I remember being at church, right? 90s New Year's Eve service, and we in there talking about all things new. And let me tell you something, it is August and this year has been all things new, okay? All things new. Let me tell you something. This year has brought upon a new perspective. I've gained new friends. I have gained new peace. I've gained newness in old relationships. It's just been new, okay? New. Moved into a new apartment this year. New. It's just been new. Like, oh my God. This podcast was a new idea. It's been new, okay? 2019 has legit been all things new. And I'm going to tell you the truth, and this isn't what I'm on here to talk about, but when my pastor announced that this was the year of all things new, I got scared, man. And I got scared. Actually, it's going to tie right into what I want to say. Haha, come on, God. But I got scared because I was just like, Lord, now I got my plan together, okay? I already know where I'm going. I already know where I'm headed. I already know what I'm trying to see happen. I already got these goals laid out. I've been plowing towards these things for quite some time now. So what I don't need you to do is get me right here and get to talking about some all things new, okay? Let me tell you something. New scared me. I know some people was like, oh my God, new house, new car, all that, new cut, new color. And I was like, lit about this new. But I was sitting there like, actually, I think I'm okay. If we could just stay on the route of my plans, that would be great, you know? But, all things new, it didn't, it started off exactly the way I thought that it would. It started off with, that new perspective, it was uncomfortable because what all things new required me to do at the very beginning was surrender what I want for what the Father has planned for me. And so it was, for me, it was low-key just uncomfortable. But it brings me to what I wanted to talk about today, and it's from Jeremiah 29:11. And, it just says that I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. They are plans for peace and not disaster, plans to give you a future filled with hope. And when I just got to thinking on that thing, I was just like, and I got to thinking on that like today. But I was just looking at it, and it just says, I know the plans. I know the plans that I have for you. I know. And so all of a sudden I just got this peace because it was like God is telling me that He knows. And if He know, I don't have to keep using up all my brain power trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If He knows, then I don't have to know what tomorrow looks like. I don't have to know what the next hour is going to be, because I know that God knows. And he says, I know the plans I have for you. And just to like be assured in the fact that he has a plan for me. If he has a plan for me, that means he has prepared for my life here. You know what I'm saying? Like a plan, when you set a plan into motion, when you even sit down to write a plan, it's because something matters to you. So the fact that he has a plan for me, it means I matter to him. It means that he has thought through my life. He has thought through my existence. He don't just got me walking around looking silly, not attached to nothing, not attached to no plan, not attached to any type of progress or anything like that. I ain't just out here wandering. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a plan for me. So because he took time to make a plan for me, would not that plan be dope? Come on, man. So I was just looking like, man, like, I don't know the plan, but he know the plan. And so it says that the plans are for peace and not disaster. What trips me out, and this is my thing, this is why all things new scare me, is that it's just like the plans are for peace and not disaster. Well, God, duh. Now, I don't know if y'all talk to God like that, but I'm like, duh. You know, like, I know you love me, and I know that doom is not what you have up ahead for me, but bro, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Can you tell me what the plan looking like? Can I, is this a 5-year plan? Is this a 10-year plan? Is this a 1-month plan? Like, bro, tell your girl the plan. And he just like, nah, it's one of peace, you know, not disaster. And it's just enough to make you know that it's okay. Just enough to know, you know, you ain't gotta walk around with anxiety because I don't have disaster plan for you. You know, it's just enough for you to like be like, oh, okay. But he don't tell you what it is. And I'm like, you know, God, like, is your girl, like, come on, God, like, let me know, because I feel like I need to drop about 12, 13, 20 pounds. Yeah, 17, 16. Yeah, you know, I can drop about 16, God. So I'm just like, tell me when the plan gets, you know, rolling so that I can, you know, do my part. Now, I know I should be doing my part now. Okay. I was just thinking that if he go ahead and, you know, give me that timeline, then I'll, you know, get moving on it. Let me tell y'all something. I be thinking, like, you know, I'm going to be very transparent. But when I think about getting married and I think about a wedding and all of that and pictures and this and that, y'all, I just be like, listen, JJ somebody, I don't know her last name. Shout out to her, though. She got this green smoothie 10-day situation. And let me tell you something. I have done it and it works. So I just be thinking that whenever my time comes, I'm not going to be out here struggling and straining, eating peanuts, or talking about no doggone keto. If you do keto, that's what's up. But I just know me. I'm gonna go real hard for about 10 whole days doing this smoothie cleanse. And then I'm going to look like what I need to look like. Y'all want me to get out of there? Okay, I will. But I'm just saying, I just feel like, Lord, if you would just tell me the plan and, you know, let me see when everything is going to be what it's going to be, then, you know, I can better prepare. It's stupid, but it's how I think. And it's what I told the Father. I ain't lying. But he was like, hey, all you need to know, sis, is that I got plans, man. They're good plans for you. You don't have to know what I'm doing, like, but it's for peace and not disaster. So whatever you think that might look like, prepare for that thing. And if I switch the game on you, okay, but it's still gonna be good, whatever my plan is, because it's my plan. I don't gotta tell you what it is. Just know that it's of peace and not disaster. Does that make sense? So as we sit here and sitting here just in August now, and I'm just thinking, like, over the course of the year, how, man, the way my plans have changed, oh my God, but it's been okay. Like, the way I have just, like, every change that I was afraid of making when my pastor said that it was all things new, all of those changes have been good for me, and none of them have brought disaster. None of them have brought stress. None of them have brought uncertainty. Not like literally, there's been no strife in my life. A lot of changes, a lot of newness, but nothing that's been disastrous, And so I just want to encourage you all and myself as the year continues, man, that God knows what he's doing. And like the fact that he has a plan for you means you matter to him, and I matter to him, and like things are legit okay. Which brings me to just one more thing before we get off here, is that sometimes when things, it's like, all right, now life is looking a little too good. What's happening, And God's just like, I do not have plans of disaster for you. So even if you're in a situation where it's just like, you feeling like, nah, this is too good to be true. Like, life definitely can't be this good. I need you to understand that, like, you're just not in a disastrous season, man. You're not, God just doesn't, that lip smack was big, I'm sorry. But it's just like, you don't, like, my plans for you are good. So whatever season you're in, like, even if you're in an uncomfortable kind of thing, know that the plan is good, and you're gonna, like, even if you're uncomfortable, God is doing a good thing. And if you're in a season where it's just like everything's seeming to be too good, like, what's happening? And God is just saying to you, like, enjoy. I'm not about to bless you real good and be like, psych, just playing. That's not what's going on. And so I don't know if y'all are like me, but I struggle with that. I think I mentioned that before, but the other day I had like one of the best days of my life the other day. And I was just like, God, is this God? We in here? Is this, yeah, we, okay. And he was just like, stop doubting me. Stop doubting my plan. My plan for you is of peace, not disaster. You might not know every step. You might not know what Thursday gonna look like. You might not know what Sunday morning gonna look like, but just know that it's of peace, not disaster, all right? So anyway, God just kind of got me together on that, and I wanted to share with you. Just to understand that, hey, God got a plan, and it's good. It's a really, really, really good plan. So PT said last night, we went with him to, he preached last night in Charlotte, and he made a statement, from the voice of God, like, hey, either I'm God or I'm not. And so we have to get to that point where it's just like, hey, we're going to wholeheartedly believe him, or we're going to wholeheartedly not believe him. So it's like either I'm a provider or I'm not. Either I'm a healer or I'm not. Either I'm a restorer or I'm not. And so we just have to stand firm on what we believe. And that's that God loves us and that he's good. And yeah, that's all. That's really all I have to say today. And I hope that really makes sense. And I hope that can calm down some anxiety that you may have about where your life is headed and what's going on. Just to know that God really, really, really does have a plan for you. And it's a good plan, So that's what it is. If you have not followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that now at B.REEL. If you put REAL, you ain't gonna find me there. So go ahead and follow me now on Instagram at B.REEL. There you can find information on how to book me for conversation. If you just need a faith partner, prayer partner, any type of partnership that's healthy, book me there. We can kind of chat or whatever and just kind of see what we can do together. Also, you can go there and you can see the link in my bio, which will allow you the opportunity to pre-order my book in the meantime. Anyway, I'm so excited about that. So I want you to go there, and I want you to just kind of get in there with me. So go ahead, follow me now. Yeah, that's what it is. You guys have a wonderful, that's a hard word for me to say, wonderful day. Remember, you are loved, you're chosen, you are enough, you're beautiful. And yeah, that's what it is. I will talk to you guys on tomorrow. Bye.